Hello. Wait. Oh, there he goes. Yeah. I don't remember. I need to make sure I'm not signed to my personal account. Switch. Oh. I didn't know that. Oh, by the way, the mic's on for starting soon. Yeah. Like,
Well, hello, everybody. I hope you're all having a beautiful and wonderful day so far. So, the fun part is tonight I am starting my first YouTube stream. I'm doing a game of tonelico, Melody of Elemia. It is honestly one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 2. Now, because I don't like to leave any certain, gameplay behind for anyone, since this is going to be the first YouTube stream of it, I'm actually going to go ahead and do a separate one for YouTube starting from the beginning, and people on Twitch as well will be able to join in on that for this one, and also as well for the Twitch playthrough when I do it there. But I'd say, honestly, just as a little fun bit, that today was alright. Went out, did pretty much all the normal errands you expect, gotta live, and now it's just a matter of waiting for working and then the weekend. So, Sierra, Delta on that one. For those who haven't actually seen me before, my name is Chika Saika. I am a Shrine Goddess VTuber. I like to go around and play mainly Halo Master Chief Collection. That's what you'll normally see me play on Twitch. But I'm trying to branch out, trying to play a few more different games, and in all honesty, playing some tonelico for me, it never gets old. It's just I need to play it a little bit more, which is my problem. I guess so drawn into Halo, I forget to play everything else. Yeah, I joke around saying I'm a klutz and an addict. So from this, I'm right now on the screen, so let me go ahead and bring us there. So the fun part is I'm currently set up on here showing my Twitch playthrough. It's about 20.5 hours. But from here, we're actually going to go ahead and back up and do a start of a new game right from the beginning. God. Honestly, this just... it still makes me love that they could actually do this on a PlayStation 2. It's like... the story just sucks you in, and the music just makes this even so much better. If I had to actually say, the music makes this game come even more alive than what I think most people would ever expect from any game that they play. It feels more like a movie than a game, which I love it. I can't get enough of it. I just need to be able to take my time and finish this. But for anyone who hasn't played tonelico before, the part I'm going to do for y'all is try not to spoil anything that comes up further down. If I had to definitely say, though, tonelico for me, it really kind of makes me feel things I didn't expect to feel. It sucks me in that much story-wise. It has so much that you can learn in the terms of not just your own emotion, but also in the terms of... it's a sort of like almost self-discovery of who you are yourself, more than just emotion.
What's happening? Someone report.
Oop. And something always happening in Platina. There's no other way to put it.
Icer, viruses are spreading at the altar of apostles.
Now, honestly, one of the parts I love is that this plays like a PlayStation 1 JRPG on the PlayStation 2 when the PlayStation 3 was just coming out, or it was already out, and it's just like, it's sort of like that paradox.
Classification unknown. Rank unknown. We don't have any information, sir.
And no information is always the worst thing you can have. That's a...
Is it a new type of virus? This shaking is getting serious. Dad!
And here comes Liner, our protagonist of the game. Now, I'll say Liner can be so fucking dense, but he's honestly really freaking out. He's actually a little bit cute, too.
Dad, is it really a new type of virus?
And the character design, it screams futuristic, and also at the same time, it screams sort of like middle-aged stuff. It's right there in the middle.
Their classification and rank are both unknown. In short, we have no data on them.
And Leard is actually Liner's father. And he's the leader of them all in Platina. So it's kind of fun to see, like, he cares about Liner, but Liner just wants to rush headfirst into everything without thinking about it. He's sort of like me when I play games, when I play FPSs online. I don't care about anything else, I'm running straight in.
Great. I've been waiting to take on an enemy like this.
And you're not ready for it, Liner.
Come on, let's do this. Liner, wait.
Yes, Leo?
Who gave you the order to confront them? Speak up!
If we wait around for orders, the viruses will destroy the city.
You are absolutely correct, Liner.
Whose knight are you? Answer me, Liner.
I'm Lady Shirelia's knight.
Yes, you are. And she really is the one who gives you those orders.
Then you must follow Lady Shirelia's orders. That is the duty of a Knight of Elemia.
One of the things I do like, though, is that they have full voice acting. Also, in the English compared to the Japanese version, the Japanese one tends to have voices in areas that the English one doesn't. So you get a little bit more dialogue, in the Japanese release.
Liard, what is the situation with the Altar of Apostles?
And we got Shirelia here. Also, another thing, too, when it comes to the Revitales, the language that they sing in hymnals, for me, it blows everything out of the water for singing. So you'll get to hear that a bit later in the game.
Lady Shirelia!
The Altar of Apostles is being overrun by viruses.
And it's our job to take them out.
Information about these viruses. We're completely in the dark here.
Understood. We shall head the investigation. Liner, please come with me.
I'll say, though, Shirelia, her design is complex, but dear God, is it beautiful. And just so you know, Shirelia is one of the Revitales as well. She's one of the maidens who can sing to produce magic, basically.
All right.
We must deploy now. Liard, please protect the city.
And obviously, like, the English dubbing in this one doesn't carry as much emotion as some of the others. But it carries enough emotion to get it straight across.
Yes, ma'am. Don't worry about a thing, Lady Shirelia.
So let's go.
You won't be much help out there, so just stay out of trouble.
And that is where you can tell that Leard actually cares about Liner quite a bit.
Don't worry. I'll beat these viruses myself. I swear.
And that's where you get a little bit too full of yourself there, Liner.
When are you going to grow up?
Truth is, it doesn't matter when you become an adult, you never truly grow up. It really does start like a freaking movie, though. And there is Mir, the mother virus.
I've never seen viruses like these before.
Oh, honestly, the Mir's design is epic.
The Altar of Apostles. What's going on here?
Cut the chatter. Everyone, get ready for battle.
Let's go. Everyone knows that,
Okay, let's take them out quickly.
yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Liner, we must analyze them first. Basig entik Sophia Devon Sig Astvine Fregnir.
That, my friends, is the Hymnos language. And I cannot wait for you to hear the singing aspect of it.
It is confirmed. They don't match any previous samples that we've taken. The behavioral pattern and characteristics of these viruses are unknown. I don't know how this battle will go.
Let's go ahead and see if that it goes pretty well for us. Come on.
Always gets them.
Liner, wait for Lady Shirelia's orders.
Yep. Liner, you don't want to get hurt, do
Lady
you?
Shirelia,
This is a dangerous mission, but we must do something.
Well, let's get
I'll
into
start
it.
shooting and we'll see what happens. You two back me up. Begin song.
Alright, so Ayatani took damage. Alright.
Synchronization up.
Now, one thing I'll say, though, is the battle mechanics of Melody of Elemia.
First level 2.
The battle mechanics of this work out pretty darn well, I'd say. Now, sometimes I don't really like turn-based JRPGs, but games like this and Hyperdimension Neptunia are two of those that actually speak to me the most. It's fun though, actually seeing how this works out. It really does feel like that. Oh, Mir's angry.
What's this? It's transparent. What's going on?
This looks like the battle pass. It kind of does, Hex. It kind of does.
They passed right through us. Our attacks don't hurt them at all.
Like, while it looks like a battle pass, at the same time, you actually have to craft your own magic when you're in the game. Not just... You craft them going through their cosmosphere. And that's where you actually start to get deeper into the lore for a lot of the characters. Especially when it comes to Orica,
Stand a chance against them.
Shirelia, and... Sorry, my brain's just kind of stopping there.
Liner, Ayatane, we must withdraw for now.
What?
She's right. We must go back.
Come on, let's back up, guys. Let's back up.
We're Knights of Elemia. It's our duty to destroy viruses.
Sometimes you gotta retreat to win.
We can't just give up when the going gets tough.
Liner, how dare you speak to Lady Shiralia like that?
It's fine, but Liner,
Ayatane's angry.
we must look at the big picture. If we die here, who will protect our land?
But
Come on, Liner.
I understand how you feel, but as a knight, you must make rational decisions. We must retreat. That's an order.
Come on, let's go.
all right.
I can't wait to get deeper into the story, though. This is... It's fun. It is kind of interesting, though, just how long the opening is. Normally, it's like 30 minutes? 15 to 30 minutes. It's definitely around there.
Lady Shiralia, that's
Alright, so looks sealed off.
Symphonic power lines in this area have been damaged.
Alright,
Without Platina functioning properly, it's impossible to repel these viruses.
and so now comes the fun part.
believe it. This has never happened before.
Yep, and you'll understand why it happens
You're wrong.
and not too far away.
Disasters from the past. We must return to Platina and hold an emergency disaster meeting.
Alright.
It's catching up.
And there's Mir.
Shoot. Ayatane.
Good that he defended us, though.
That was too close. Let's hurry.
What about you?
I'll try to hold them off.
And Ayatane self-sacrificing, that's actually kind of badass.
But that's impossible.
There's no time to argue.
Come on, let's go.
Lady Shiralia, Liner, I'm sorry.
Like, and it's easy to tell with him right there. He's basically, it's like he's saying goodbye. Sacrificing himself to make sure things work out pretty well for everyone.
Ayatane.
And he locked us out.
Ayatane.
Liner, this area will soon be occupied as well. We must hurry to Platina.
Well, let's go.
Are you telling me to abandon Ayatane? But I can't.
I understand, but sometimes you have to
I don't
completely
wanna
back
leave
up.
her, but staying here won't do any good.
Yep.
If we return to Platina, we may be able to discover a countermeasure that can save Ayatane and the world. Liner?
Ayatane, hold on.
And Liner, being the idiot he is, Then again, I guess I don't have any room to say anything on that. Oops.
What?
We must retreat.
Ayatane! Damn!
Yep.
We are now in danger as well. If they block the road, we won't be able to return to Platina.
Which means we have to find an alternate route.
Lady Shiralia, don't you care about Ayatane? How can you stay so calm?
I am in charge. I cannot allow my personal feelings to affect my judgment. Liner, calm down and listen to me. We
Alright.
cannot exterminate these viruses through conventional means. Since they can turn into energy and move throughout the tower instantaneously, attacking them is useless.
Then we're completely powerless.
Sometimes you are, Liner. Sometimes you are.
There is one way.
Oh?
Huh? What's that?
Hymn crystals.
The legendary crystal. We must use the hymn crystal.
The hymn crystal. The one that the legendary holy maidens used to save the world.
Yep. There's so many different hymn crystals too, and it's even possible to create your own, just down the road, if that makes sense.
Yes, we need the purger kind, specifically.
And if you get the true ending, you actually technically make one as well.
The hymn crystal purger.
But that particular crystal is not currently in Platina. It's in the wings of Horus, a floating continent several thousand stans away.
In the lower world. I thought we weren't allowed to go down there.
Well, we gotta go down there now.
Liner, this is going to be a very dangerous mission.
What else isn't?
Go down to the wings of Horus and retrieve the purger. Take the airship on the other side of this door and head out.
Another fun thing too, some of the cutscenes actually were also used in the OVA they made for tonelico. Now the OVA actually pretty much glosses over a lot, but at the same time though, the OVA does a damn good job actually of getting you ready to play the game. It's something I recommend for people.
Huh? But the airship...
This is an emergency. I grant you special permission to use it.
I understand.
You,
Shiralia,
let's get that airship.
I am in charge. I cannot leave while the viruses are still on a rampage.
no. I'm not leaving you behind.
Well, you're going to, whether you want to or not.
Hurry, we don't have much time.
This is the airship.
Yep.
Liner, here, take this.
You're never gonna guess what's gonna happen soon.
This is...
It has a 3D diagram of the purger recorded on it. You should find it helpful.
And we got the hymn brooch.
Lady Shiralia, I'll bring back the purger. I promise. Please, hold on till I get back.
And so we head on out. And this is where I was telling you about using some of the cutscenes from the OVA. This literally is from the OVA here.
Everything looks good. Come on, let's go.
And considering this was released in 2006, I'm kind of happy they decided to kind of mix it between both.
What's
And that ain't good.
Damn, is that a monster from the blast line? Ah. Damn, this isn't good.
I think falling down like that's never a good sign. It's a lot of red flags.
Oh no! That airship's gonna crash!
Come on, damn it! Move!
Well, he tried. And there's Orca coming on up.
What happened to Orica?
I don't know. We haven't seen her.
Unbelievable. Where can she be?
I'll say though, like, Orca is one of my favorite Raventails. Like, she's a lot more comforting than I think a lot of people would think of too. It's like she can be dense, but at the same time though, it's like I can actually relate to her in a lot of ways. And healing up Liner a little bit.
Where am I? Never seen such a place.
God, I love the soundtrack so much. It's one of those things too, is like I actually do play the soundtrack in my car sometimes just because it relaxes me driving. It is definitely the top. It's definitely the top 10 when it comes to the soundtracks of any game I've played. But then again, this game is based around music, so there's a handkerchief.
Man, my whole body aches. Let's see. I crashed my airship. So where is it?
Well, it's on the ground since you crashed it.
I don't see it around here. So it must have crashed far away. Either way, I don't like this.
Yeah, but we gotta make do, Liner.
Viruses showed up at the Altar of Apostles, and then I took the airship. This is the airship.
Yep.
Liner, here, take this.
And then we're going for the Hymn Crystal Purger.
This is...
It has a 3D diagram of the Purger recorded on it. You should find it helpful.
the hymn brooch. I found it.
And at least he still got this, so
The hymn crystal purger.
just gotta get that crystal.
Lady Shiralia, I'll bring it back. I promise.
Gonna take a little bit of work,
This
though.
must be the wings of Horus. I gotta find the airship. I hope it's not too badly damaged.
Oh, you're in for a treat. The encounter tutorial has been added. You can view it anytime from the help menu. Alright. Since we're here now, let's go ahead and make a quick save. As the saying is, always make sure to save no matter what you do. Yep. Huh? A handkerchief? Oh yeah. Some girl is taking care of me. Wonder if she's from around here. Also, down in the corner, that's also your meter for not just how many enemies are in the area, but it tells you when you have to get ready for a battle. Okay. Obtained upgrade. Once it starts getting yellow to flashing, once it starts flashing, that's when you're about ready to make an enemy encounter. Ah, there we go.
Cardinal Radolf.
And I'll say Radolf, though, he's very level-headed.
I was looking everywhere for you. Where have you been?
One of those things, like, Radolf is level-headed, and generally he's a likable character.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. I'm just glad I found you. So, what have you been up to?
helping people, you know, just the normal.
Oh, nothing.
We haven't discovered anything special. It's time to head back to Kurula village. Our missionary work is done. We'll return to the village and head back to the church tomorrow morning.
All right.
Oracles, remember to treat your Rabbitail partners well.
Yeah, there's a problem in this universe where the Rabbitails are usually mistreated, to put it lightly.
They've sung a lot for us again. They must be really tired.
Kind of sad that they get so mistreated. Like, the Rabbitails are amazing.
Yes, I know. I'm always kind to them.
Yeah, we're about to hear different.
Ha! You're such a liar. The other night, you made me sing you a lullaby, even though I was tired.
I can't believe you'd bring that up at a time like this. Idiot.
Well, that goes to show he definitely doesn't treat them well.
What? You asked them to do that? Why didn't I think of that?
You'll have plenty of time to talk on the way home. Now please, let's go.
Cardinal?
Just sad to see the Rabbitails not getting treated well. I love...
What is it, Orica?
Just... They do so fucking much.
When will I get a partner?
Sooner than you think, Orca. Sooner than you think. And in all honesty, looking forward to having you on the team.
Well, actually, that is up to Bishop False to decide. I can't help you with that. But don't worry, I'm sure you'll be assigned one soon.
I sure hope so. I've been waiting a long time.
You have, and we're trying to make that easier for you.
Am I not powerful enough to have a partner? Or because even though I am a Ravatail, I still can't craft any song magic?
That's not it. I'm sure Bishop False has a special plan for you.
If anything, too, Orca, in her backstory, it's honestly really tragic when you see her backstory. And we'll be seeing that in a few more parts down the road when we get to that, but Orca honestly is... God, I love Misha and Orca both equally.
You must be exhausted. Let us rest at the village.
Okay.
But yeah, with Orca, it's like... And Liner's no.
This is horrible.
Liner's like, oh shit.
Even if I find the Purger, I won't be able to return to Platina. Damn. What am I gonna do now?
Whoa, now that's a crash. No wonder everyone's been talking about it so much.
Here's Jack.
Who are you?
Oh, whoops, sorry. I didn't know you church officials were still here.
Wait, I'm not part of the church.
Oh, really? Because of your armor, I thought you were with the church. You shouldn't confuse people like that. But anyway, this is some crash. The pilot must have been awful. Or drunk. Or both.
Well, I'd definitely be on the awful part, but drunk's definitely not it.
What?
Well, there's still prime parts to salvage.
Wait a minute.
This material, this airship, it can't be.
Hey, are you even listening?
What do you want? I'm busy here. Just leave me alone.
Jack with a cybernetic arm.
You can't take my airship apart.
Your airship? All right, smart guy. If it's yours, then prove it.
I can't prove it.
Yeah, right. Idiot.
Well, technically there is a way for you to prove it, but...
Have you looked at the crash site? Nothing could have survived that crash.
Are you calling me a liar?
Yeah, he is.
Well, yeah. And you're getting on my nerves. I can't concentrate like this. I'll just come back later when you're not around.
Hey! was that?
Well, Jack is really... He is really rough around the edges, but
I've heard that
freaking
people
fun,
around
though.
the world were rough. I guess it's true. What should I do? I gotta find a town or village nearby.
And so we'll head to Karulu Village. I'll say, too, that the world map on here, the world map design is freaking phenomenal. A fun part, too, is the Nyo. Like, they'll do damage to us, but sometimes they'll actually heal us, which is funny.
Haha! I win!
And leaf and 8 XP. As you can see, too, that the meter went down. So that means there's less enemies inside of the dungeon section I'm in. Go ahead and quickly save here. Alright, saved on that. And yeah, it's like... This is what I mean, the 3D world map with the music behind it. Holy crap, this was good back in the day. The whole tower of our tonelico is wonderful design. God, this is so beautiful. So this is what a village of the world is like? Nothing like Platina. Feels so vibrant. Better check this place out. So let's go to the Central Park. You're useless. Ah! Because of you, the main force left us behind. Please, Commander, don't yell at her so much. The girl saved my daughter from a monster. Is that so? Yes. You idiot! How many times have I told you not to act unless you're given an order? This village doesn't pay us enough. Don't act on your own. Don't do anything more than what you're getting paid for. I'm sorry. Saying sorry doesn't cut it. Ugh! You bastard! What are you doing? Who the hell are you? I'm Cardinal Radolph of the Elemia Church. Cardinal? So a church guy wants to butt in on Tenba business. You don't have any authority to do anything. This is an official Tenba matter, so keep your lecture to yourself, Padre. It doesn't matter if you're with Tenba or even the church. What are you guys? If you insist on being violent, I'll beat you where you stand. Damn it, I'm never helping this village again. Hey, you're coming with me. Move it, move it! Can you believe that? This is precisely why I hate Tenba. Tenba's behavior has been getting even worse lately. Yes, especially the way they were treating that Rabbitail. Are you scared? No. If you work for Tenba, those kinds of things are inevitable. But as long as I'm in charge of the church, you won't have to worry about a thing. That girl. I know it's her. Hey, excuse me. This is yours, isn't it? Orica? Is it? So your name's Orica. I'm Liner. It's nice to meet you. No, that isn't mine. Who are you, anyway? So you don't know each other? I don't know him. What? But... What's going on? I could have sworn it was her. Well, I gotta do something about the airship and the crystal. It's pretty busy over here. I bet I'll find some clues. Got access to a little bit more. Let's go to the inn. Hello there. Saving this like you're saving your freaking work documents. There we go. And to the shop. I crashed my airship in the forest. I'm in big trouble now. Your airship? That airship belongs to you? Then you better hurry out to Viola Forest. Why? What's going on? I heard that your airship is being sold to Tenba for scrap. What? If you hurry to the Viola Forest, you can still make it. Kind of figures that it'd be sold for scrap. Let's head right back to Viola Forest. And luckily enough, the path on this is pretty easy, but I'm going to go around because I believe there is a chest this way. See the Phoebes, and we're going to have an enemy encounter pretty darn soon. Right there. One hit. And second attack.
That was nothing.
Alright. Got one bag there. Second bag there. 5 blue stones. And those stones are used for graph melding. That's going to be something that comes up later. But it comes in handy a lot because you can make your own items that way. Hold on, wait a minute. What? Who are you? You can't sell that airship, it belongs to me. What is your name? My name's Liner. Liner Barset. Liner? Well then, Liner, can you show us proof of ownership? Proof? This is the second time I've been asked that. Why don't you people believe anything? You all need proof. If you cannot provide us with proof, then it will become property of the village. We can then sell the airship to Tenba so that they will better protect us. Tenba? What are you talking about? Kurulu has a contract with Tenba. They're supposed to protect the village. And thanks to them, we don't have to fight the monsters ourselves. But our village has been facing financial problems. The villagers can't pay Tenba's fee. We're worried the monsters might return. So you think you can make a quick buck by selling someone else's property? Huh? Who are you? I'm just a traveler. But after hearing his story, I just had to speak up. Say, Gramps, what evidence do you have that it belongs to you? It doesn't belong to me. Since there's no proof of ownership, it automatically belongs to the village. Please, you have to believe me. If I lose it, I'll be in big trouble. Please. Then, instead of Tenba, you must defeat the monsters. Me? Now, there have been attacks from blue wolves in the area. It's Tenba's duty to protect the village. But we can't pay them enough, so they haven't been doing their job. If you defeat the monsters, I'll give you the airship. Alright, I'll do it. What? Hey! It's a deal. After you defeat the Blue Wolves, come back and see me. The Blue Wolves are in Jello Forest. Don't let us down. Hey, you sure about this? Shouldn't you think it over first? I have no choice. It's that important to me. But enough about me. Who are you? Oh, forgot to introduce myself. My name's Jack. Couldn't stand my day job, so I set out one day looking for treasure. I'm Liner. It's nice to meet you, Jack. Yeah, same here. Say, what kind of company is Temba anyway? They seem kind of bad. They overwork rabbit tails and charge huge amounts of money to protect people. They're pretty evil. In fact, they're a huge conglomerate with ties to different businesses. They even have their own military. But they've recently gained a reputation for mistreating rabbit tails. I see. Can't believe anyone would treat them like that. That's probably because you're from Platina. In the lower world, that's pretty normal. Hey, Jack. How did you know I was from Platina? Huh? Oh, well, because you didn't know anything about Tenba. And your airship, they don't make them like that around here. So, hey, are we gonna take out those blue wolves or what? Come on, don't sweat the small stuff. We better go to the village and prepare to battle. Oh, okay. So, we got Jack. Alright, hey guys, give me a sec. I'm going to be right back in a little bit. I'm actually going to take a quick second so I can go ahead and grab another drink. I ran out of my beverage, and so I'll be back in just about a minute or two. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, everyone, I am back, and we're gonna go on with the game. So yeah, I realized I also had my mic unmuted when I was setting up my alarms. I'm sorry about that, guys. Fun though, like, with as much as I work, I have to set multiple alarms just for me to wake up. It's just an unfortunate part for me, though. It's just, I have trouble staying and, trouble getting awake some mornings. But I think we all can relate on that, at least. Just quickly, getting my medication real fast for tonight. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be taking sort of like a mini hiatus. I'm just going to be streaming one night a week for a while. Give me one sec, finishing up on my medication. There we go. I'll move that to the side here. And here we go. Right, got a battle. Well, what have y'all been up to today? Y'all been have anything special that you've been doing?
Great.
For me tomorrow, I'm hoping we at work get our bulk Ethernet cable. For me, I work at, for those who don't know, I'm an arcade game technician, so I really get to work a lot with the IT stuff. And being perfectly honest, I love technology. I'm probably going to work on a few tutorials as well to help people out with servers, stuff like that. Why don't we go back to the inn and talk? Hey, why are you being so nice to me? Great. And for the record, I'm not trying to be nice. The blue wolves are a pain. Ever since they showed up in Cello Forest, I haven't been able to return to Nemo. Nemo? It's a city. Anyway, we gotta take out those blue wolves. When we're ready, let's head out to Cello Forest. I'd say we're pretty good to go to Cello Forest at the moment. They always make it a lot easier when you just begin. So, at least we can move a little bit on with the story. There's the map. And there's the blue wolves. Ugh. These are the blue wolves. Let's take care of them quickly. Huh? My sword isn't hurting them at all. Damn, no wonder the villagers were having trouble with them. Gun's not effective against them either. We better head back. They ran off too. Gotta chase them. Why? We just found our weapons don't work on them. Oh. Right. I can't believe that there are monsters that can't be hurt by swords. The lower world is a scary place. This is the first time I've seen monsters like that too. But the lower world is full of dangerous creatures. We go back to the village and come up with a plan. The inn's a good place to start. And so now comes the part where we learn how to graph meld. So let's go to the inn. Swords don't work on them. Never seen that one before. Like beating on them didn't hurt them at all. But my gun worked a little. Maybe fire attacks hurt them the most? Fire attacks? You know, attacks that are hot, like a fireball, my gun, or even a bomb. But by the looks of it, I doubt you have any of those types of weapons. You're right, I don't. But if I put my heart in it, I know I can beat them to death with my sword. What, are you dense? I already told you that doesn't work. Well, you never know until you try. You tried it earlier. If you can't hurt them, then I may as well fight them by myself. Besides, you'd only get in my way. Wait, it'll work if I put in all my fighting spirit. You're insane. Look, I don't know how to say this, but I don't think we should hang out anymore. Hey, wait a minute. From what I've heard, you're supposed to be a lot smarter than this. What? You've heard of me? Someone told you about me? No. Of course not. Who the hell knows both of us? Jack, you got something to say? Okay, look, I need to get my airship back. Otherwise I'm screwed. I can't beat them by force. Please tell me what I can do. You ever heard of a technique called graph meld? If you master this technique, you can make anything from bombs to medicine. Awesome, let's do it. Huh? So you do know how to graph meld? Nope. Hold on, it's not as easy as you might think. I don't care how hard it is, I have to do this. Hey, boss, how you doing, buddy? Alright, listen, I'm not good enough to teach anyone. Speaking of graph melding, Mr. Pachoma is in town. Really? Mr. Pachoma? You've never heard of Mr. Pachoma? He's the most famous graph meld master. They say that he can teach anyone to be a skilled melder. Really? Then we better go meet him. Where is he? Well, he's at the cafe at the top of the column. Top of the column? Damn, I hate going up there. Stay liner, why didn't you go by yourself? He moved up there with his grandchild not too long ago. They wanted a place with a view, so he opened a store up there. But having a store up there can't be safe. I just can't understand that city girl. Wait, his grandchild's... She's a young lady. Liner, come on, let's go. Like hers, and work starts tomorrow with also senior pictures. Hey, I hope that work goes for you well, buddy. If you ever need tips, you always know I'm here to help you out. Honestly, working... You gotta be very dedicated to your job regardless of one thing or another. That's all I'm gonna say on that. What? You told me to go alone. Look, I'll handle his grandkid. That way you can learn all of his graph melding techniques without being disturbed. Okay. Start at UPS with $15.50 an hour. Hey, you're at least close to my pay, though, so at least that's a good start for you, bud. You know, depending on if it's full or part-time, I think it would be part-time in your case, but... Hey, boss, just make sure at least, though, that you take care of yourself while you work, too. Trust me, it's a lot harder than you'd think, but working, honestly, feels really great. I love my job, honestly, with everyone I get to be with. But I think I'm going to call my stream here, though. Just kind of mental things. I'm kind of, you know, trying to take things easy. So I'm going to end here, guys. However, I will be playing this again next week. I'll be playing it here on YouTube, so don't worry about it. That's going to be my only stream. I might do 2 streams next week. We'll see how things go, but at least this is a nice start, though, for YouTube streams. So from now on, I'm going to do 1 stream on YouTube a week and 1 stream on Twitch a week, at least. So I'll be seeing you guys everywhere, so you don't got nothing to worry about. But Voids, Hex, Boss, Thank you three so much for being here. Like, I'm gonna start saving for a PC. But first paycheck, I'm gonna treat myself to a new game, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. Hell yeah! Dude, seriously, treat yourself to something good. But if you ever need to look for a good first car, let me know. I'll try to help you out there. I am a petrol head, as you know. But honestly, guys, I feel like this is going to be a good start for the future on this platform, so please take care and have a great rest of your day or night, depending on what time zone you're in. And I cannot wait to see you on the next stream, so I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon. Peace!